My friends and I live far away from each other, so when we finally decided to meet up at a small cafe, it felt special. For a while, we laughed, shared stories, and caught up on life. But then, one by one, we picked up our phone, and suddenly, even though we were sitting together, it felt like we were miles apart again. So I questioned myself, why did we gather if we were just going to disappear into our screen? Then I remember how we used to be, playing hide and seek, laughing until sunset, and feeling truly connected. Back then, everything felt so real. I lived every moment. But now, we've changed. Everything has changed. And that's when I realized our friendship had started to drift apart. It wasn't distance that separated us, but it's technology and phone we kept scrolling on. That moment made me wonder, how did we get here? How did something meant to connect us make us feel more alone than ever? Technology. Technology has become the bridge that ironically builds walls between us. We communicate more, but we connect less. We share more, but we understand less. We see hundreds of faces on our social media, yet fewer in real life. Hello everyone, I'm Rumaysha Shaumi Izati from SMA Abbas, and I will walk you through my dream in the next 20 years. Studies show that nearly 60% of people feel lonelier in today's digital world, even though they're constantly online. Psychologists also found that excessive screen time is linked to anxiety, depression, and social isolation, especially among teenagers. We pause, we scroll, we compare, and we forget to live. Technology was meant to be our tools, but often it feels like we've become its product. Think about it. How many times have we looked down at our phone instead of looking up at someone else? How many real conversations have turned into moments of silence, not because we have nothing to say, but our minds are trapped somewhere else, behind a glowing screen maybe? The more we scroll, the less we feel. And slowly, the digital world begins to reinvent what it means to be human. We start to measure our worth by followers and likes, not by kindness or empathy. We seek attention more than connection. We shared our happiest photos but hide our real pain and loneliness. And in that cycle, empathy, the very thing that makes us human, begins to fade. But there is still hope. When we put our phones down and truly engage, even for a while, something changes. When we start to notice the small thing again, the warmth in a smile, the sound of laughter, even the yapping of your friends, those are the moments that rebuild connection. And through connection, empathy begins to grow again. Empathy is where peace starts. Because peace is not only the end of the war, it's the beginning of understanding. It's when we start to see the world through another person's eyes, to smile when they smile, and to feel what they feel. But what we can see today is our world face conflict, division, suffering, not only on battlefield, but also in everyday lives. But peace doesn't begin in politics. It begins in us, in how we treat others, in how we listen, and in how we act. In the next 20 years, I dream of the world where technology serves humanity, not controls it. The world where people talk more and scroll less. The world where humanity is stronger than ego, and the world where peace is not just a word and more than dream. That word can begin today. It maybe start when we put our phones down, when we look someone in the eye and truly listen. Because the future we dream, the connected and peaceful world, isn't built by screen, it's built by us. Thank you.